Lewis and Clark may have ended their journey here, but it's where our journey begins for our North Oregon Coast Show. On this episode, we'll feature Seaside, Oregon's #1 family ocean resort, and we'll take you to the first settlement west of the Rockies, Astoria. We'll also take you a little bit south to Tillamook, world famous for cheese, and so much more. The fun starts now.
What we're going to do is we're going to get some life vests on you. Safety is always #1 priority. So what we're going to do, we're going to walk down to the canoes. We're going to get you some paddles. We're going to give you just a real quick brief overview, and then we're going to get you in the water. So what you guys are going to do, you're going to paddle on opposite sides. You're going to maintain paddling on one side until your arms get tired, at which point you're going to say switch.
Okay.
And paddle's going to change to the other side. Okay. Launch, here you go. So you guys can get used to it. Paddle around.
You know, this has got to be one of the most peaceful things I've done in the last month.
Yeah.
If I lived here, I think I'd be out here every day.
Yeah, we're blessed.
You guys are. This is fantastic.
So one of the things we try to do with these canoe trips out here on the river is kind of take some of these folks. You can see the houses and stuff back here. They're right here next to this really the precious river system, kind of reconnecting people to that.
You guys are awesome. Thank you. So what's next?
We're going mountain biking.
Let's go.
All right.
Hi John, hi Jessica, I'm Al. I've rented some bikes and some helmets. You ready to hit the trails?
I'm ready. I'm looking forward to this all day. Let's try this baby on. Al, you've got some pretty cool digs in your backyard up here, man.
Absolutely.
This is amazing. All the depths of colors up here, we were just talking about this. It's so beautiful, and what a gorgeous day.
Yeah, and at the moment, of course, it's winter, so in the summer it becomes even more vibrant with a lot of foxglove and other plants that are around you.
How do people find out about all the different routes? Because there's got to be just hundreds of different routes up here.
We put two websites together, which is seasidenaturally.com, and another place you can find a lot of our routes is at everytrail.com. So if you put in a search for Seaside on everytrail.com, then you should come up with some of our hiking trails, biking trails, or kayaking routes.
It's fun.
Now see, John, it's not just another day at the beach.
No, it isn't. You're proving it now. You guys have an app to prove it, right?
Absolutely, the Seaside iPhone app, coming to an iPhone near you soon.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for showing us around, and what's next?
We're going on a hike.
What an awesome day. Thank you, Jessica, for helping us make some great memories, and good luck in your pageant.
Well, thank you very much, but we're not done yet. We gotta go up the trail.
Well, sounds fun for us, but the crews are really tired and they can't handle it, so we'll just leave them
We'll just
here.
leave them.
All right.
Let's go.
Seaside has been Oregon's most popular ocean resort for over a century and is located just an hour and a half from Portland. Its 1.5-mile oceanfront promenade, or prom as they like to call it, is ideal for joggers, bikers, even families with strollers. This is an ideal family vacation destination, and there's a plethora of lodging opportunities. From quaint B&Bs to luxury hotels like the Rivertide Suites to affordable vacation home rentals from Oregon Beach Vacations, which have hundreds of rentals up and down the Oregon coast. We're at the 29th annual Seaside Beach Volleyball Tournament, the largest amateur beach volleyball tournament in the world. Over 750 teams here to compete from all over the place. Let's have some fun. Okay, I've got the two big dogs at the volleyball tournament here with me. We got Al from the Chamber. We got Steve from Elevation, which you guys are the group that promotes it, right?
Right.
This is the 29th year of this tournament. It's still going strong and getting bigger every year.
I'm looking around the beach here and I'm seeing kids all the way to adults, girl teams, guy teams, mixed teams. It's really a mixture of everybody, and anybody can do it, right?
That's the beauty of it. There's over 30 divisions of play. Players are coming from all over. They're quite good. The number of the AVP ranked teams are here this weekend, just with the way the schedule worked out, and it's fantastic play.
Okay, I can't come all the way to Seaside and be at this big volleyball tournament and not get a couple lessons. So instead of just having one person teach me, I found twins. That's how I roll. So you're 18 years old, graduated high school. You have aspirations to go to Oregon State.
Yeah.
You guys want to be a Bee, or why not the Ducks?
It has to be Beavers. Beavers are better.
Okay, have you noticed in Seaside that all of the fire hydrants are painted yellow and green?
No, I didn't notice that.
Check it out.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I'll go paint them.
You should start a revolt for the Oregon State
will.
Beaver fans. So what are you going to teach me? Pretend I know nothing.
Okay, first we'll teach you how to pass.
Okay.
So you hold your hands like, make a fist and you want to make like a platform almost. So you want your elbows locked. And yeah, that's good. And you want to pass it right here. Bring your arms up, both of them, and then you follow through. And snap your wrist.
I think I picked some good teachers. Thanks, girls.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. That's fun. You guys
Yeah.
have a fun sport.
I love it.
What a cool event in Seaside. I've never seen the beaches jumping like this in Seaside. I highly recommend you guys attend next year's event. When this thing started in 1982, there was only 8 nets on the beach. Today, over 100 nets. What amazing growth.
John, welcome to the Tillamook Cheese Factory.
Hey, Heidi.
Join me in the bus.
Looking forward to this. This is going to be fun.
Absolutely. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about what you're going to see at the Tillamook Cheese Factory
Sure.
today. So there's lots of things you're going to see. You're going to learn a little bit about cheese making, the dairy industry. We're going to sample some award-winning cheeses.
Yum.
So let's get started.
Let's get started.
So this is where all the action begins.
Wow. That is a lot of cheese down there.
The cheese making takes place on the other side, and then after the cheese is aged, we bring it back in to do the cut and wrap. So this is kind of the end of the process, where the cheese making begins on the other side is the beginning.
They look happy down there. All the workers have smiles on their face. This must be a great place to work.
I think so, and I think they think so too, and it's kind of fun. We have one of the ladies right here is wearing one of our loafism shirts, which says "Loaf Thy Neighbor." I always think it's fun to come to work and watch and see what they've chosen for the day for their loafism. John, now's the time.
Yay!
It's time to sample the cheese.
Wow, this looks good.
So the very first thing I'd like you to try is Tillamook cheese curd. This is what we call our squeaky cheese. This is the only place you can get Tillamook cheese curd is at the Tillamook Cheese Factory.
You heard it here first.
That's right.
I was looking forward to trying this. I'll try a double one. Wow,
What do you think?
that is really good. That would go so good with crackers and wine. They all would. So thank you.
But I did save one of the best for last.
Okay,
Tillamook ice cream. Are you in?
I'm in. I'm all in.
Well, let's go try some.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers.
Cheers. You can add a little peppermint on your chocolate.
Doesn't hurt.
The Blue Heron French Cheese Company, located off Highway 101 in Tillamook, Oregon, is one of the most unique companies in all of Oregon. Of course, they've got cheeses, they've got Northwest wines, specialty gifts, but they've also got a petting farm? The outside is incredible with the petting farm, but the inside is even better than expected. And we decided to kind of mix things up a little bit and talk story here at the table with the most unique specialty gifts. This place is absolutely incredible. Jessica and Kenzie, thanks for joining us. This lives up to the billing as one of the most unique operations in the entire state of Oregon.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. It's been, and now this is your family.
Yep, we've been here for 31 years. My parents started this business the year that I was born. So
You just told everybody your age.
I know, and that's okay. That's okay, I realized that as it was coming out.
People come here all the time, every weekend. You have a lot of loyal people. You have an amazing deli.
Yeah.
You've got a brie counter with lots of different brie, and you can sample, right? It's all about sampling here.
Yep.
We have over 500 wines. We feature Northwest wines, Oregon and Washington. What we try and do is match you with the flavor profile of wines you like.
This has become one of the most popular wines. I sold 5 bottles of this today.
It's the Blue Heron, the best tasting venue on the Oregon coast.
I would agree with that.
Absolutely.
That's pretty good.
That's what it is. Kumbaya.
Kumbaya. Thank you. The Port of Garibaldi is the closest port to Portland and is vital to the success of Tillamook County, right, Val?
Spot on, John, spot on.
Why is that?
Number one, because we have the most premier fishing. It's an easy access. There's very little time that it takes to get to the ocean, and the Mother Ocean is right around the corner. In less than 20 minutes, you're across the bar.
When we walk around the port, it's almost like it's its own city. You've got a lot of shops, you've got businesses.
About 10, 12 years ago, this bay got designated as a national bay of significance, which means the Clean Water Act sat down. We started to work on restoration of salmon and habitat, and part of that was outreach. So we want people to come down and look at our rivers and be in our bays, Nehalem, Tillamook, and Nestucca, and be able to interact with the natural environment without necessarily having to take something home with them except for the experience.
Chef extraordinaire Chris Holland from Astoria's Baked Alaska brings his talents just a little bit south down the road to Seaside. We're gonna cook with the kids from OSU's 4-H program. We're gonna make some mac and cheese. What do you say?
Yeah! We're gonna make a gourmet version of a baked macaroni and cheese. So I need a couple people who wants to cook pasta? Okay, you guys, okay. All right. Yes. Who wants to make the sauce? Austin.
Morgan and Austin.
All right, cool. Okay, take that.
Go, Morgan.
Okay, so Morgan, you're gonna be in charge of this, all right? Okay. It just needs to melt. Just stand there and whisk it, all right? What has to happen to activate this roux, to actually make it thicken a sauce, is this has to boil. And the cream will boil at what temperature?
212 degrees.
Woo! Nice. Nice job. Okay, you're gonna add in some cheese. Go ahead. Cholula, I like to call the priest. And we call it the priest because the Cholula, a few splashes of this, it's gonna marry the flavors together. Isn't that nice? One more. Okay, that's good, stop. Oh, dude, that's too much. Okay, just kidding. Okay, we're not trying to make it spicy, okay? We're trying to marry the flavors. And hot sauce can marry the flavors together. Somebody take and sprinkle this cheese evenly. Just use the whole rest of it over all of these. So this is it. All we have to do is bake and serve.
Okay, that was a lot of fun.
That was an absolute blast.
The kids had fun, you had fun, I had fun. We all learned a little something.
Absolutely.
We're back here at your restaurant in Astoria on the deck. What an amazing location you have, Chris.
This is a good spot. This is a good spot. I get to come work here every day. So.
You kind of are living the dream because you and your wife started this thing out of the back of a van. Yeah. Literally, down by the river.
Yep, down by the river. Sold food and music festivals and on the way just kind of drove through Astoria and fell in love with the place and here we are. You know, it's 10, almost 11 years later now and we're still here.
Tell us your motto too. I love your motto. The only thing you overlook is the Columbia
River.
Come and see him at Baked Alaska in Astoria.